I was actually going to do this video in the car, but unfortunately my battery went flat. So here we are back in the spare room. And today's Tuesday, the day after Bank Holiday Monday, and Mrs. Disgruntled and I went away to Taunton in Somerset for the weekend. And some people, when they hear Somerset, they have to go, ooh, Somerset, and mock people with a regional accent, even though we all have them. And the drive down there, on my sat-nav, said 2 hours, 53 minutes. And like many people, the time set on the sat-nav I view as a challenge. Generally, if it says 2 hours 53 minutes, it'll take me much less than that because I drive like a cunt. However, on this particular drive on the Saturday, it took me nearly 5 hours. And the reason for that is what they call on the radio bank holiday traffic. And yes, there are a lot of people on the roads, but let's be clear what bank holiday traffic is. It's two groups of people who I've touched on before. The first are the caravanners, and there is a distinction, I think, between caravanners and people who drive camper vans, because a camper van is something that people don't use most of the year. And I heard a lovely quote, which is, as soon as you get into the van, you're on holiday. And that makes sense. You're there in your camper van with your nearest and dearest on your way to your destination. Whereas caravanners are a strange breed of people who have deliberately ruined their life every day, because caravanners generally drive absolutely shit cars which they've bought solely so it can tow a caravan, so that a few times a year they can experience life as a fucking pikey. And if you're from outside the UK, pikey is a derogatory term for travellers, the same as jippos or dids. And if you don't know what that group of people are, the travelling community, they are basically a mobile crime wave. And caravanners get to experience that just without the theft and the incest. And on the way home, I had a look at a caravan dealership to see how much these fucking terrible things cost. And one on the forecourt was £32,000. Caravanners, you can have a lot of really fucking good holidays for 32 grand. For example, 3 grand will get you 2 weeks in Florida from the UK. And here's the crucial thing. When you get to Florida, you don't have to build the hotel. It's already there. If you want to shower, it's in the big room, your hotel room, next to the beds. There'll be a separate room just with the shower in it. You don't have to walk barefoot across a field. And even more remarkable, the toilet, when you've done your business, you flush the chain and it goes away. Unlike caravanners who spend their week in a field and every couple of days have to empty their chemical toilet. What sort of person has the idea that a fun holiday is emptying their own family's excrement? I never want to go on a holiday where I have to tip away my own shit. And when we finally got to our hotel, it then turned out the hotel was being used as a rest spot for a long distance cycle race. And cyclists, this other group of people who cause bank holiday traffic. Now yes, cycling is a great way to stay fit. A lot of people say it's environmentally friendly, and if it's just one person, usually it is. But as soon as you get a group of the fuckers, they're there, riding 5 abreast, struggling along at 5 miles an hour, and there's nothing environmentally friendly if you've got a 5-mile tailback of cars. People who've got somewhere to fucking be, all in first and second gear. And as soon as you go overtake, they're all angry. Oh, and just one for cyclists. Unless you're a professional athlete, when you walk into somewhere like a pub or a shop and you've got all your Lycra gear on, no one, I promise you, no one looks at you and goes, what a magnificent athlete. Everyone goes, what a prick. So these are the two big causes of bank holiday traffic. And I was thinking about, well, why is it that they do this? And obviously it's a long weekend. They've got a long weekend like everyone else. But then it struck me. The reason that caravanners and cyclists are always out on long weekends is because that is their moment of fucking power. Seriously, next time you overtake a caravanist, just look at the expressions on that bastard's face. They've always got that look that goes, look at the fucking tailback I'm causing. I've ruined my life. I'm going to go to a field for a week and talk to Jeff about my Kia Sedona. And then I can shit in a bucket. I'm having a bad time and I'm ruining everyone else's holiday behind me. All those kids that want to get to the beach, I'm going to fucking hold them up. And it's exactly the same for cyclists. That same fucking, yeah, I'm ruining your day, but they're a bit more sweaty and out of breath. But don't worry, I've come up with a solution. The easiest way to avoid bank holiday traffic Caravans only allow the fuckers on the road between midnight and 4 a.m. If they're so desperate to fucking get to where they're going so they can have their shit in a field fest, let them do it when no one else is on the road. And cyclists, everyone today seems to wear a high-vis jacket. Make it compulsory and give them a registration number. Because I will bet as soon as every cyclist can be identified to the police force, they might start obeying the fucking law.